Did you know there's a Nordic spa just over an hour north of the city? Please like and subscribe so I can share more cool and unique finds with you. Our visit was during COVID protocols, so I left all that out, but when we checked in, we got our bracelets, which is how we paid for everything throughout the day. Then we headed outside on the balcony to take an overview view of the grounds. We forgot to bring shoes, which we thought because the sidewalks are heated that we wouldn't have a problem, but although it melts the snow, as shown here, it is still freezing to the feet. The purchase price we thought was a little bit too much, so we refrained. They weren't really our style and we didn't think we'd make use of them after that day. But pro tip, bring shoes or buy them there because our feet froze. And despite an awesome day in hindsight, it probably took away from our experience of it. During our check-in, they showed us where the change rooms were, and after our overview view of the grounds, we proceeded there to get started with our day. Vetta Nordic Spa has some very relaxing background music, but I'm not sure if it's licensed, so I've removed it and added my own and included the audio voiceover. The locker system at Vetta is a little bit different than other spas. It's not assigned to you, it's actually first come, first serve, so you get to pick an area that's comfortable for you. Your complimentary robe is found in the locker, so make sure you pick a locker that has one in it. And then to lock your locker, you simply scan your bracelet against the circle underneath the number of your locker. You'll also find a towel in your locker too for use as well. Our visit took place in December of 2021, which is during their soft launch, so some things may have changed. For example, rentals of the shoes has been added. But here's a map of the actual venue itself, which I'm sure hasn't changed, outlining all of the hydrotherapy treatments that Nordic Spa has to offer. They also have a refillable water bottle station right here as well. So we headed outside to start our day. It was a blustery day and it was snowing, but it was actually incredible to sit in the hot tubs in this kind of weather. For returning visitors to my channel, you may have seen my other Nordic Spa experiences where they've been in the summer, whereas this one is actually in the winter, and you'll notice that we spent a lot of time in the hot tubs. Pro tip here, wear a hat because it does enhance the experience, not to mention it makes for cute pictures. But you'll notice in this video, we spent most of our time in the hot tubs. I actually think that going in the winter enhances the hydrotherapy cycle because walking between stations is actually a cold treatment itself. It was freezing that day, and I kind of feel like it added to the experience. We did spend a lot more time in the hot tubs than in the cold areas. We actually only did the cold plunge once, but I do feel like we did get the benefits of the hydrotherapy cycle simply because it was so cold that day, and going from station to station was a hydrotherapy treatment in itself. I do believe that. The hot tubs were definitely by far our favorite, but I made sure to check out all of the different hydrotherapy options that Vetta Nordic Spa has to offer. Vetta offers massage therapy, and my friend Simone was lucky enough to get the last massage appointment for the day, so I explored while she was gone. The steam rooms actually weren't working that day, so I don't have footage of them. Again, it was their soft launch, so they still had some bugs to work out. But this was our favorite sauna here. It's a very large sauna that overlooks one of our favorite hot tubs. After some relaxation and some content gathering, I went over to the bonfire area where I sat and relaxed. Simone and I had agreed to meet for lunch back in the change room after her massage, and this bonfire is actually right outside the door that takes us to the change rooms. We enjoyed lunch at the Savu Bistro, which is located on the lower level and allows the comfort of wearing your robes while dining. We both ordered the sparkling pear drink and shared 3 apps, which included the soup of the day, which was delicious. After lunch, we continued on our day and tried our very first cold plunge shown here with the sauna behind that we warmed up in both before and after. These are all located in the respectful quiet zone where guests are requested to keep their voices to a whisper. We spent a good amount of time here, and before we knew it, the sun was setting and it was the beautiful hue of dusk. I highly recommend staying until night at Vetta Nordic Spa because it's a whole nother vibe and actually quite beautiful and magical in the snow. I'll show you that in a minute, but first let's go into Kiwi, the hot stone room. Here you actually can relax on these stone beds, and it's amazing how they warm up around you. Here's a picture of us with the main lodge behind us, and then into the gas fire relaxation room. We spent a few minutes in here before heading back to our favorite hot tub, where we actually spent the rest of the evening.
at the Vëtta Nordic Spa. Won't leave. It's just so nice here. See, we're having a great day. It's nighttime now. We started the daytime. We're not leaving. Find us here for the rest of Christmas.
You're gonna have to take us out.
Yeah.
Sounds like please like and subscribe so I can share more cool and unique finds with you.